Alright, back for round 2. Won the die roll again. That hand is funny. I think I'm gonna keep it though. It's risky because if I draw more lands it could go wrong. But I would not keep that on the draw. I think on the play it's kinda decent though, and I really don't want a mulligan on the play, unless I really have to. And Freighter is probably the best 3-drop in the entire set. So if I just draw one creature, this hand becomes really good. Like just one Windrake makes the hand really solid, because then I can Freighter into Windrake, Freighter, attack for 5, and just be completely silly, because that's what the Freighter does. I would not keep that on the draw though, because if you are not doing anything until turn 4 on the draw, you probably lose. More land is not exactly what I want, but again, I kept a risky hand, so certainly cannot complain too much about what will happen next. It's not the worst. I mean, even if I draw some more lands, I still have the Aviator. Next turn, I'm probably attacking for 7 damage. My opponent doesn't have an artifact for the Gremlins, which I guess is good news for us. So it's very likely that I have a reinvolve for the Freighter. Probably, I would assume a Welding Spark is my guess. But I'm not gonna play around them having Welding Spark, because they might not have it. And I mean, playing around it is kind of interesting, because if they do have Welding Sparks, as long as I have the Freighter, they will be forced to leave 3 mana open. I mean, I really don't think that my opponent had no 4-drop and has nothing here. I'm quite positive they have Welding Spark, seems like the most likely thing, and they want to kill my Freighter. And actually, I'm just gonna attack with a Windrake. That might seem weird, but if they end up using the Sparks on the Windrake, I'm happy enough. If they do nothing and want to keep the Sparks for the Freighter, I'm fine too. I think if they don't kill if I don't give them the chance to kill the Freighter, they will eventually lose. And the longer this goes on, I'm dealing 4 damage of flying each turn, so if they just don't want to do anything, I'm happy enough. Yeah, I'll continue this way. Now they might have Tidy Conclusion too. I think my Windrake is dying here, but if it's the case, fine. Disintegration. Okay, that's the reinvolve they had. Makes sense. Pretty happy about how I played. I think it's right not to let your Freighter die and force your opponent to... who knows? That 9th land is hurting us though. But again, we have the Freighter, so we can win the game out of nowhere just because of how dumb that card is. Alright, seems like a good deck. I mean, we've seen 2 cards so far, but Disintegration is certainly one of the better cards in the set if you can be in those colors. Gremlins, Fireweaver, sure. So now Freighter doesn't even have a great attack, because my opponent can double block and I would kill only 1 creature, so I don't love that. We drew a 2-drop to crew it though. It's kinda close. I mean, that thing just doesn't do much, but it's better than a land, I guess. But is it what we want? I mean, it's not gonna attack. No, I don't think we want that, actually. I mean, if I get a land instead, it's kinda bad, you could say. But, I mean, if there's a land, I will draw the land no matter what. And actually, a 2-3 or 2-1-1 and a 0-1 just does nothing on that board. My opponent has 2 2-3s and a 1-3. I mean, the Weapon Craft is never going to do anything. So I could attack with Freighter, but then they double block, and I trade my Freighter for a Gremlin, which just doesn't seem very good. If my opponent plays some artifact, it's gonna hurt me. Now they can either draw a card of the Prism or kill my Thopter. Okay, they spend a card killing one of the Thopter, so it's kinda good for me. What I'm fearing the most at that point is artifacts in general, because each artifact is a lot of damage with 2 Gremlins and the Fireweaver. Die Young. Does that? No. No, that doesn't. Alright. Well, I guess I could attack with Freighter, then they double block, and then I kill the other Gremlin and kill one and keep 1 energy, but that just doesn't seem very good to me. And also, if they play an artifact and attack with the both Gremlins, then they are getting hit. Ooh, that is quite interesting. What? So I could block with the Freighter. I don't really want the Freighter to die though. I'm just gonna make some block with creatures I don't really care about. You might think I'm overvaluating the thing and that I should just let it die, but I don't know. Yeah, Subtle Strike is kind of what I expected here. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now we need to draw a creature, but if we do, the opponent is just gonna take so much damage after making their last attack. They might have a Rimwall in the bag, though. I guess we'll see. That was a good draw, nonetheless. If they have another Rimwall, it's gonna be pretty bad for us. But can I do much about that? Not really. I'm kind of flooded, so if they just have enough things, I will lose. Had I blocked with the Freighter here, it would have been it would have died. So they have another Rimwall. Okay, that's really bad for us. Not much I can do. Like the only the only Rimwall I drew just doesn't match up well at all against my opponent's creature. Now if they play an artifact, I go down to 5. Yeah, and they do have an artifact. So yeah, unless I top deck something really insane, I think we are losing very badly. My open deck seems very good though. Subtle Strike, okay. Either way, they had both the trick and the conclusion. So both my Freighter, and my what's the name of that thing? And my creatures would have ended up dying. I guess I could have made a better block play around the strike, but no, I wanted to block 2 creatures. There's no reason to take damage here. So now, do we want to kill the servo? So we'll be blocking here. And yeah, we want to kill the servo. This way we can block here. No, this way we can actually... Well, if they have an artifact, I'm dead no matter what. But if they don't, I can trade those 2. Double block here and go down to 1. And then maybe come back in the game somehow. Alright. But an artifact definitely kills me. Not a whole lot I can do about that, though. Yeah, because we want to get rid of that, because if we go down to 1, yeah, we cannot let that leave. But I guess the gremlins are also very lethal. No matter what, Well, if I draw the puppeteer into Sily's Artistry, maybe I can do it, but I'm not very optimistic about my chances here. Yeah, we'll make the block I was talking about before. I'm not gonna play around the pump spell, and pretty much all the pumps. I mean, the +3/+3 pump spell kills me no matter what. So yeah. Yup, that's not gonna do it. Alright, let's just look at what the opponent has. Red-black artifact aggro. Probably one of my favorite archetypes from the set. Again, it's one of the most aggressive and efficient deck, and that's pretty much where you want to be, I think. Can I sideboard, please? What's going on here? I think Rush of Vitality is kind of good here. It saves my creatures from removal and it's good in race. I think I'm gonna play that over Torch Gauntlet. And then I think that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna submit. It's gonna be a tough matchup though. Yeah, I wanna play first. Okay, I like that hand. Need to draw a couple lands, but it's really solid if I do. And again, Freighter on turn 3 is pretty much the best thing you can do. I haven't mulled to 6 and put a card on the bottom. Ooh, Inventor's Goggle, alright. Alright, ooh, Snared Thopter. Well, I really need my 4th land now. Prophetic Prism, sure. Well, you would have been better last turn, Ether Theorist. At least it's something I can play, but it cannot crew the Freighter, which is, yeah, bad. My opponent plays a Fire Weaver. It's gonna be a 2/5. Pretty good. Land! Yeah, baby. I think we wanna crew with the Innovator and draw more cards and then play the Thopter and attack with it. Just seems slightly better. Ooh, Chief of the Foundry too. I love that. Sure. You can kill my Innovator. It already kinda did its job. Weaponcraft Enthusiast. So even if my opponent has 2 more power, it's not gonna be enough to kill the Freighter because it's gonna have 5 toughness next turn because of the Chief of the Foundry, which is amazing. Love that. They can move the goggles here, I guess. This has trample and it's huge though. I think they might not attack. No, they just don't care. Drawing a land be great, and I did draw land. How lucky. Alright. What I'm doing right now is pretty much my definition of what I want to be doing in this set. It's just beating down with a Freighter and just be as aggressive I can be. It's not the most fun thing to do, but I think it's easily the best way to win games in this set. So I kinda assume that my opponent has some sort of trick or removal here. Could keep Tidy Conclusion for if they do have a removal. I feel like it's better to play the Thopter because they could very well just have a removal. Yeah. If they have a trick, it's slightly better to keep Conclusion, but I think they could very well have an instant speed removal more than anything else. They could also have nothing and just die. But they must do something here. Either put up some blockers or do something in general would be advised. Yeah, yeah. Yeah! Renegade Freighters, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most dumb cards that has been printed in recent times for the limited. That's just, yeah, that's just kind of silly, but that's how it is. Alright, I think I'm fairly happy with how my deck looks like for this matchup. I don't think I want to change anything, so I'm gonna submit. And we'll be back for a third game. Ooh! Oh, and I have the Copter too, which I forgot about, but yeah, I have that nasty little vehicle in my deck. This game I will play Copter. Hey, yeah, I have the Copter. I was thinking about Copter into Chief of the Foundry into Haste Copter, but yeah, that's kind of good too. I mean, any hand with Copter is good. Like, you don't have to think. You just have to pray your opponent doesn't have the Rainfall and you win. Because 3 damage plus a loot each turn is just insane. Thriving Rats, okay, pretty good card. All the thriving creatures are kind of good. I mean, the white one is not so great because it's kind of slow and a bit too defensive, I would say. But other than that, I mean, the rats are good. The rhino is very good. The thriving grabs, the red one is decent just because it's aggressive and you know it's a 3-2 for 2 basically. What else is there? The blue one. What is the blue one doing? Oh, the blue one is the turtle. Well, the turtle is not that great, I think, but yeah, the blue and the white ones are weaker, but the other one are sweet. So I guess I'm getting hit for 3 here. All right, all right. I'm gonna beat down back for 3 next turn. I hope I can attack for 3. Then on the turn after that, they will leave a Rainfall up for the Copter, and I can rush off Vitality, gain life, dodge the Rainfall, and be happy with my life. Copter is especially important here since it looks like I'm flooding out. So yeah, definitely a good one to have around. As my opponent might just remove the Operative. We'll see. If they pass, I'm pretty sure they are gonna get blown back by a rush of Vitality though. Might just drop. Ooh, Gonti. Well, Gonti is good. They get to pick a card from the top 4 of my library, and they can play it whenever they want, and they can spend mana as it were of any color. And even if Gonti dies, they can still do that. So, really solid card in general. Nimble Innovator. I think I want to play the Marauder first, just because I can start beating down. I want to move all counters. Now, I probably want to leave my Operative in the back to block something. Yeah. Probably the rats. Ooh, Experimental Aviator. I like that a lot. Love how this game is going. Guess we are blocking the rats, if my opponent allows me to do so. And he does. Oh, they got nothing with Gonti, they missed. I just realized that. Yeah. Yeah, they missed. Alright. Huh. It's kind of a weird situation because it's pretty clear that they have the 5 mana black removal. Most of the time we want to play a creature, then animate the Copter and attack. Now I kind of want to leave Rush of Vitality available. I think what I'm actually gonna do is beat down with the Marauder and then play Experimental Aviator and not animate the Copter this turn because my opponent has a removal pretty clearly. And if they use a removal on the Marauder, I'm happy enough. And yeah, I think playing around removal was right the first game, and it is still right here. Might be wrong, but looks like it's pretty sure that they have something, and if they spend like their turn not doing anything, it's really bad. And next turn I can play Nimble Innovator, animate the Copter, and still have Rush of Vitality available for the final blowout, if I may say so. At least that's the plan. So I guess my opponent just put 4 lands on the bottom of my library, which is also very good for me. Ooh. No, they got that. So where was it? I could not see it. Interesting. They got my artistry. Okay, that's very good. Now it's gonna be a tough game. It's kind of weird because I would expect the card to be in the exile zone? Huh. Yeah, I thought they did not find anything. Now we are probably losing. Uh, Maybe not losing, but it's not gonna go very well for us. Let's start off with Innovator. It kind of depends on how they block here too. Ooh, that was a good top deck. I'm back, sorry for the small delay. I had to check something. Uh, so yeah, as I was saying, I mean, this game is gonna go, it's gonna go quite differently depending on how they block here. I don't think we want to attack with the Sculptor actually, but we can attack with these two. The Serpent and the Marionette should be, the Master should be really good though, even though they copied our two best cards. And here you saw how good the artistry is. Like, my opponent was like losing the game pretty badly, and now they are doing fine, kind of. Yeah, we'll use the ability. Nah, I don't need that. My opponent should be worried if I discard an Iron League Steed, because it's a very solid card. If I can get rid of their Copter. Okay. Oh, attacks or block. I did not know that. Okay, interesting. Sure. So we'll rush that thing. Get rid of their Thopter. So no one will have a Thopter anymore. But my opponent is gonna be left with only the Aviator, as I will have the Marauder, my two Thopter, and my own Aviator. And next turn I can play the Marionette Master, and then attack with my Thopter, and if they block my Thopter, they take 3 damage each turn. Think we should be good, but the artistry was really good for the opponent. It was kind of weird that we were not seeing it though, like here. I thought you would see it here. I don't know. Weird. We know that they probably have a 5-mana removal in hand still, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Now it might mean that we want to actually not fabricate 3 with that one. Oh, they used the removal right away. Okay. Makes things simpler for me. Gonti is attacking. Sure, I'll take 2. So if you make that a 4/4 and we attack, if they block 1, they take 4. That's not even that great. It's fine though. I think we just want to play the Serpent though. And yeah, we'll start beating down with that and give it unblockable basically. Okay, Pilabug is slightly annoying, as it's gonna give my opponent a bit of life. Looks like they don't have an answer for the Serpent though, which is good news for us. Cost 6 though. I think what we want to do here is actually play the Master with +1/+1 counters. Attack with those. Then if my opponent blocks, they go down to 10, and it means they die in 2 turns from the Serpent. And now next turn they are actually dead if they don't gain life, because... No, I guess they can take the damage from the Thopter, but they are in bad shape. The opponent deck is really sweet. I mean, the fact that they cut the best card in my deck with Gonti really helped them, but yeah, interesting. Spark on the Innovator. Okay, interesting. We got a Swamp. And since they played their land first, I think they cannot play it now. Yeah. And now my opponent is pretty much out of gas. Yeah, we definitely want to make that unblockable. And beat down with everything that has flying or unblockable. Yeah, I guess not the Aviator, but... Now the opponent takes 6. If you block, you die. That was an interesting block, I guess. They should well, I guess if they take the damage, then they are still in a very bad spot and pretty dead, but don't really understand why you would block. Alright. Well, we got there. Sorry about the interruption in the middle of the game. And see you for the next one.